Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Giorgia here, and today I'm doing a Q&A, another one, because the first one was so successful and everyone had so many more questions for me. Well, we're doing round two. Now, this one is based, all the questions are based around my fitness journey and competition prep. So if you're interested, keep watching. So before we get started, I wanted to mention, for those of you that don't know, I have now started online coaching. I'm really excited about this. My website is georgiapashina.com. I'm offering nutrition, meal plans, diet plans, and training programs as well, specific to your goals. So whether it be weight loss, weight gain, muscle growth, shaping and toning, I can help you. So if you need guidance and you don't know where to start with all this, head to my website, have a look at it. Any questions, you can email me. There is an email address in the contact section. The reason I'm mentioning this is because I actually posted the question time Q&A post to my new business page, which is Gigi's Fit Army. So this is what I've called my online coaching squad, and it looks like this. So if you're not following, please go and follow Gigi's Fit Army on Instagram. One of my latest posts was this question time post, and I'm going to start with the questions that people have posted there. And then I'm going to move on to some that I got through Twitter as well. Okay, so let's get started. And just to let you know, I do not have answers pre-prepared. Oh God, does that make sense? Anyway, I haven't like sussed out what I'm going to answer to these questions. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to read them and I'm going to answer them. So it's nice and natural for you. Are you liking yourself more since your fitness journey? Wow, what a question to start with. If I look back to before I started being involved in the fitness industry, I was a completely different person. I did not have any confidence whatsoever. I was very insecure, very shy, quiet, timid girl, and I never really spoke my mind. I never put myself out there. I never said yes to opportunities. Yeah, I kind of just like stuck to myself, and I didn't really make the most of life. So once I started my fitness journey and I did my first competition, I really feel like I came out of my shell almost, and I started, you know, believing in myself more and being more confident. So I've definitely changed as a person dramatically since starting my fitness journey. I'm a completely different person now. So whether I like myself more, that's kind of, yeah, a weird terminology, but I would say I am more self-confident now, yes. I think it is important that you love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, gosh, you're going to have issues. Everything's going to be a lot harder. You got to love yourself first before you can start being successful, I believe. How many goals did you set for yourself, and how many did you achieve so far? Well, that's a very hard question to answer, because I set goals almost weekly. It is a tradition of mine. I'm a list writer, a goal setter. In my phone right now, I have all these different notes of things that I want to get done in the next week, in the next month, in the next year. I even have goals written for next year, because I know that the time frame that I have the rest of this year, they ain't gonna get done. So I really love goal setting. I've always got so many, so I can't tell you how many I've achieved, because I do achieve them quite quickly. When I put my mind to something, I give it everything, and there's no stopping me, really. Let's just say I go through a lot of vision boards. Yeah, And if you don't know what a vision board is, I will do another video on them because they're the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Basically, you find all your goals, you print them out, you put them on a board, you look at them every day, and you make them happen. And that's what I've been doing the last couple of years. So I have just in the last couple of months, maybe a month or so ago, made a new vision board because everything on my old vision board I had achieved. I got a whole set of new goals, which is very exciting. How do you do it? I'm so rubbish at sticking to things. Well, if you aren't sticking to something, you probably do not want it bad enough. I know that's going to sound really harsh. But in my experience, if I really want something, if it's an important goal of mine, important enough to put on a vision board and write down, then, you know, I really want that. I want it. And when you really want something, you will do whatever it takes to make it happen, whether it's to compete or, you know, something else, a business goal. So in answer to your question, how do you do it? How do you stick at it? Well, I really want it. You know, I want to be the best at what I do. I want to continue improving. I want to inspire others. I want to help others. And in order to do that, I have to be a good role model, and I have to work hard myself. You know, you can't, you know, talk the talk and not walk the walk. So I want to continue learning and growing. And a part of that is, you know, getting up and doing what has to be done, whether it's training or dieting. You just get it done because you want it. I definitely want it. So it happens. So that, I hope that answers your question. When you first started training, how did you push past the pain barriers? Okay, well, when I first started training, I was quite weak. I remember going to the gym and feeling a bit embarrassed because I could barely, you know, lift the weights, and when I did, I was wobbly. I felt like I was doing the exercises wrong, which is another thing that I got insecure about. You know, I didn't want people looking at me because I was scared I was doing something wrong. So for me, the pain barrier wasn't just physical. It was kind of like the struggle was more, you know, having confidence to get to the gym. The pain, the muscle soreness, you know, you deal with that by resting. I slowly worked my way into training. I didn't, you know, go full speed ahead straight away. To get my confidence up, I found myself a training partner that had experience in training to come to the gym with me, so I had that confidence to do the exercises and also have a spotter because I was weak. And that person was my dad. I was lucky. My dad also competes and has owned a gym in the past and has experience in training. So I used him as a mentor, really, which helped me push through the first stages of training in my fitness journey. Gigi, how did you get interested in the competition aspect of fitness? Good question. Okay. I think I have touched on this in another video, but what actually pushed me to compete was a breakup. When I was 18, I went through a bad experience with a breakup, and I had all this time on my hands. I needed a new goal. And it was actually on social media that I came across a girl that inspired me. Her name's Cleo Brown, and she actually competes, or used to compete, in the INBA Federation, Bikini Federation. And I came across her page, and she just really inspired me. She looked such a positive person, a great role model, inspiring, strong. She was flexible, talented. You know, she had all these titles under her belt. And I thought, ooh, I want to be like that. I want my confidence back. I want to be able to get on stage. I want to love my body. I want to feel confident. So yeah, really, she inspired me. So it was social media and inspiration that got me started in competing. All right, this is a great question. This is from Alicia.mc, who's actually a client of mine through my online coaching. So shout out to you, Alicia. You're doing amazing on your program, and I can't wait to see your next set of progress pictures. Alicia has asked, when so much of socializing revolves around food and alcohol, how do you stick to your clean meal plan but not give up having fun with mates? This is a great question. I'm not very good at balancing my social life. I do need to get better at this. I mean, I have one, but not really. When I do go out with friends for dinner, which I did last Friday evening, and I'm 2 weeks out from World's competition right now. When I do go out, there are ways around it, guys. You don't have to stop going out. Oh, sorry about that. That was an email. You don't have to stop going out. Definitely 100% not. Do not, you know, make your life sad. If you know you're going out to dinner that night, make sure you do some extra cardio in the morning, you know, or you stick to everything perfect. So in the evening, you don't feel guilty for, you know, going a little bit off track, off program. Because, you know, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow is a fresh start. Last Friday evening, I think I had a beef salad. But you can have things like, you know, there's always fish on the menu. There's chicken breast on the menu, always. You know, you either get that with your brown rice, your sweet potato, roast vegetables are usually on the menu. Greens, you can usually get greens as a side. You just watch what you eat, really. You know, don't overeat. Look at the portion size. Make sure it's similar to what you're eating in your program. And basically that's all, you know. As long as you're not eating out like every night and going off program every night, then you're sweet. So yeah. And when it comes to alcohol and drinking, I'm not a big drinker myself. I don't really drink. I don't remember the last time I had a drink. I don't recommend it. When you're leading a healthy, fit lifestyle, you don't need to drink excessively, but a drink here and there is fine. Again, don't do it all the time, but now and again is fine. What healthy snacks do you eat and get from the grocery store? Okay, good question. To be honest, I try not to snack too much. I have my set meals. I have, you know, 5 to 6 meals a day, and I stick to them. I don't really snack around them because it's just not in my program. But if I was on the road or traveling or I needed to snack on something because I was starving, good options are rice cakes with, you know, avocado and tomato cut up on there. You can chop up celery. You can chop up cucumber, carrot, and nibble on those. An apple is a great little snack. I love dates, but don't go overboard with them because they are high in sugar. Just healthy, nutritious snacks like the ones I've mentioned. Has the sun gone down or something? Because I swear the video has got darker. Anyway, okay, this is just a shout out to GiGi My Queen on Instagram. I just want to say thank you because you are always posting, reposting my photos, my posts. You've shown me incredible support ever since I've been on WWE Tough Enough, which was back in 2015. And I just want to give you a shout out because you're awesome. Thank you for your love and support continuously. Yeah, thank you. So Sarah Hyde, you sent me through a lot of questions, girl, so thank you for that. The first one is, what is your ultimate goal with the WBFF? Okay, when I first started, see, it's changed. When I first started, my goal was, you know, just to get up on stage with the WBFF. Then I did that. It was, and I ended up getting my pro card and won in my first show, which is absolutely like, it just baffled me. I was so shocked. After that, I kind of had to set the bar higher because it all happened so quickly. I just didn't know where to go next. I was such a newbie. It was my debut, you know, my first time ever competing in a fitness competition, and I got my pro card. I was like, what do I do? And basically I was told the next step is you go to Worlds. You go to the World Show, which that year in 2014 was being held in Las Vegas. So I went there and I ended up placing 4th in the world in 2014. So yeah, my goal changed quite quickly. My next goal with the WBFF was to win a title, which I actually did last year in December. I got my Atlantic City champion title. So after that, this year, I'm going to compete at Worlds again in 2 weeks' time. So ultimately my goal is to place higher than, you know, 5th, because last year at Worlds I placed 5th. I would love to better that this year. I'd love to bring a better package, which I think I'm going to do. I'm pretty confident in myself that I have worked on the things that I needed to, and I'm going to bring my best package yet. So if I could beat 5th place at Worlds this year, I would be one happy gal. So that's the answer to your first question. The next question is, have you done a bulk with your body? Good question. I haven't ever purposely bulked, if that makes sense. So I've kind of bulked by accident because I haven't reversed dieted properly. I struggled with that last year and the year before, where after competition I just went crazy eating and I put on, you know, quite a few kilos. So that is a big pointer I would have to anyone competing. When you compete, do not go crazy afterwards. You will feel crap and you will feel bloated. I actually had pain as well, indigestion, because my body just wasn't used to the heavy foods. So yeah, go slow and reverse diet, please. You will regret it if you don't. So yes, I didn't purposely bulk, but I kind of did by just excessively eating the wrong things. I don't like to bulk. I'd rather just, you see, my diet doesn't really change from competition to off season. Maybe the amounts change, but the foods that I eat stay the same, relatively the same. I might cheat a little bit more in my off season. Bulking, no, not really. I don't really bulk. I just eat what I need to fuel my workouts and grow. So yeah, that's that question answered. The next one, also, once you're a WBFF Bikini Pro, can you change to fitness as you develop? Great question. Yes, you can. So if you get your pro card with the WBFF in the bikini division, which I did, you can then decide to compete as a pro in the fitness division, which, yeah, not many people know that. I was, last year at Worlds, I did come in quite lean and hard. Now, I still placed 5th in bikini. However, some people said that I would have done better if I wasn't so lean and hard, you know, that it wasn't, I wasn't bikini enough. I needed to be, you know, softer, less muscular. So I was asked if I wanted to move up to the fitness division. Now I decided myself that I wanted to stay in the bikini division. So I've made the adjustments to my package in order to fit the bikini category better this year. However, I could have gone up to the fitness division and competed there as well. So yes, you can, and it is an option, and I do know girls that are doing that this year, so I'm excited to see their progress in the next category up at Worlds. The last question from Sarah, what is your view on steroids with bikini competitors? do you feel it's necessary for girls to do it? 100% not, especially if you're in the bikini division, because you're not meant to be overly developed. You know, you're not meant to look big and muscular. There's no need for it. The bikini division is supposed to be about stage presence, beauty, coming in toned, a toned fit body, be able to carry yourself well, and have an overall good package. So at no point is it said that you must be muscular, hard, excessively lean. So there's just no need for steroids. Like, I just don't understand it. And also you're putting like foreign substances in your body. I don't know why you would do that. Scary stuff, guys. How long have you been competing for? From Blissful Boss, I have been competing since 2014. So I did my first comp in April in the Sydney show in Australia. I've only competed 4 times though. So I competed then, and then I competed at Worlds that year where I placed 4th. Then in 2015, I didn't compete. In 2016, I competed twice at Worlds where I placed 5th, and then at Atlantic City where I won and got my title. So I've competed 4 times, and it started in 2014. So this will be my 5th competition coming up in 2 weeks' time. I'm super excited. Yay! If you could have a complete cheat week, what would you eat? Good question. To be honest, when I have a cheat meal now, I get full quite quickly and I feel bloated very quickly as well, because my body is not used to the foods, the sugary foods or high calorie foods or, you know, high carb foods, is just not used to it. So I, feel uncomfortable afterwards. So I don't actually like the feeling of having a cheat meal. And I usually tend to keep it quite clean anyway. So my idea of a great cheat meal would be Nando's, which is chicken and sweet potato fries anyway. So it's very similar to the meals that I eat. But in saying that, I do have a sweet tooth and I absolutely love cookies. Like, obsessed with cookies. I think I've mentioned this in another video. If somebody wants to know the way to my heart, it is cookies. Cookies. Now, pair that with ice cream and a donut, and we have a winner. Cookie, ice cream, donut. Do you want kids? Another very off topic question, but I'm gonna answer it. Hell yeah, I want kids. I would love, if I was to choose, I would love 2 kids. I'd love a boy and then a girl. Don't ask me what I'm gonna call them, because look, let's be honest, I have to actually find like a boyfriend first, and then that boyfriend has to progress to a partner, and you know, we have to sustain some sort of relationship for a length of time before that happens. I think that's how it works anyway. So I probably should start dating if I want to have kids eventually. Note to self. So yeah, I do want kids, but I don't know when. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen, I guess. I don't really have a time frame. I'm 23 now, so I think I have plenty of time. I hope I have plenty of time, because definitely want a family. What's your theory on supplements? What do you think is necessary and what's not? Okay, great question. It wasn't till this year that I actually started implementing supplements into my routine to give me an edge. And that's exactly what I think supplements are for. They are not to replace training or diet, because diet is most important, training comes second, and supplements is just an added bonus to help you get an edge up on the competition, or fuel your body even better, help with recovery. There's many supplements great for all these things, even helping you aid sleeping, which I need help with. So that I use supplements to help me get a good night rest so that you can train better the next day. So there are supplements for a range of things that I think are great, but I just don't believe in excessively using, you know, every supplement out there just for the sake of it. There's no need. I myself use protein. I put that in my breakfast in the morning with my oats, or I use it in a shake pre or post workout. I have pre-workouts sometimes, not all the time, just when I'm feeling flat and I need a boost of energy. I will use BCAAs during my workout, and I sip on them through the day at work too when I'm sick of water. Just something a little bit more tasty and appetizing. Then a fat burner I use in competition prep. So all the supplements I use are from Shreds, Shreds supplements. I am an athlete of theirs, and I do have a discount code that you can use if you are interested in incorporating supplements into your routine. My code is GiGi15, and that will give you 15% off, which is bloody awesome. So yeah, check that out. You can go to gigi.shreds.com. There's a heap of different like Shreds stacks, supplement stacks, where you can buy certain supplements together and get a discount, and even further discount. They give away free ebooks and free gifts with purchase, so definitely worth checking out their website. I don't think they are needed in a routine, but I think that if you want an added edge and you need help with energy levels or muscle recovery or sleep aid, then supplements are great for that. Steph on Twitter has asked me, what is your strategy to win the competition? Win Worlds. Well, strategy, I don't know about that. Really, my strategy coming into every competition that I do, or anything that I do really, is just to give it 100%. Make sure that no stone is left unturned. And what I mean by that is just do everything you can. Do everything possible. Think of everything and do everything. So fit in those extra training sessions. Make sure your diet is on point. Make sure that you have all your beauty appointments sorted, you know, all the outfits sorted, because it's not just about your body on stage with the WBFF, it's the whole package. So make sure your bikini is the best it can be, that it fits your body right, that you have the right shoes on, that you have hair and makeup in mind that you'd like for the day, that your tan's booked. You know, all these things helps with bringing the best package you possibly can, and that is the best strategy to take when it comes to competing in the bikini division with the WBFF. You need to cover all bases. You need everything on track, ready to go, so that you can bring the best version of you on the day, the best package you can. So that is my strategy this this competition prep, and it has been. I'm basically training as hard as I can, dieting as strict as possible, making sure I'm organized for when I land in the UK. I even am getting there early, a week earlier, to settle in, make sure that any water weight that I've gained during flight, because it's a long flight, has settled, that I've found a gym when I get there. I've got food sorted when I get there. You need to be organized. So I guess that's part of the strategy as well. But basically, I've worked a lot on my posing, which is another strategic move, I guess. Posing is very important, stage presence. I have worked alongside the best in the biz for this, Toby Harrison. So I will put his details somewhere in the video here. For girls that are interested in competing, especially with the WBFF, you need to get your posing perfected. You need your confidence with your walk. And Toby is the best at this. You know, he can give you all the guidance you need so that you bring the best routine possible. So yeah, I guess they're all strategic moves. That's all that I'm doing at the moment. How long have you been training for? Is it a full-time thing? I've been training in some form since I was like 6 when I started gymnastics. But weight training, I started in 2014 when just before I entered my first comp, about 3 months before that. So 4 years I've been weight training. Is it a full-time thing? No, it's not. Well, actually, kind of. Well, it depends what you're asking here. Do I do it all the time? Yes, I do train all the time. But is it my job? No, it's not my full-time job. My full-time job is as a graphic designer for a company, a cosmetics company, which I work Monday to Friday. My training is my hobby. Now I'm doing online coaching, so I'm creating a business out of it too, so that I can help others and give back and inspire, because that is my ultimate goal. But again, that is something that I do outside of work hours, in the morning, in the evenings, on the weekends. So training is not my full-time job, no. I would love it to be, and maybe one day, but not at the moment. I want to burn belly fat. What should I do? Please tell me proper diet and anything else to help me reduce body fat. Right, well, belly fat. Belly fat is all diet, babies. Yep. So you need to be eating right. If you're not eating right, that belly fat is staying put. That pooch is staying put. Trust me, I train a lot. And if I train and I do not stick to my diet, I get a pooch back. Yes, I'm human. And yes, I get a pooch. So if you want a lean stomach, if you want abs, you need a good diet. You need clean, lean diet. You need to be fueling your body with the correct nutrition. You need to be consuming the right macronutrients, and you need to not overeat. You need to not undereat. So yeah, diet. Diet equals belly fat gone if you do it right. Now, lots of people do not know where to start because there's so many different ways to approach this. The reality is it's different for everyone. You know, you might be allergic to something, you might be intolerant to something, you might not like something. So we need to work around those things, customize it to you, which is what I am now doing for my online clients. Also, if you're a vegan or, you know, a vegetarian, whatever it is, gluten intolerant, we can work around those things and still create you a killer meal plan that is going to help you get results, actual results. I mean, I'm talking you will drop belly fat if you stick to this meal plan. 100% you will see results if you stick to it. It's as simple as that. You just need to stick to it. And, you know, not everyone has that willpower and not everyone wants it that bad enough to stick to it. So if this is a goal of yours to lose belly fat, stomach fat, to get abs, to lose weight, just weight loss in general, I highly recommend you hop over to my website, giorgiapashina.com, check out the nutrition plan I have available, and let me customize a program to suit your goal. Get started on that right away and let's get some results happening because you deserve it. You deserve to look and feel amazing, and body transformation can happen for everyone. It's not, you know, just the people you see on Instagram. It can be you, and it will be you if you just make the decision to start and start today. So yeah, that's the answer to my belly fat question. Nutrition, and I can help you. Last question for the video is, what's your waist size? All right, well, I don't know my waist size, but I can tell you I do have a pretty small waist. Why? I think it comes down to genetics. I also stay away from powerlifting that has been said to grow the width of your waist through the movement of, you know, engaging your core and heavy lifting. I don't know how much of that is true. You know, there's probably science behind it proving otherwise, but I stay away from it personally. And I also do waist train, okay? I know some people are against this, and some people have their opinions, but for me, I believe it works. Now, I don't waist train all year round. I waist train coming into comp. So, you know, maybe I'll start 12 weeks out and I will wear my waist trainer for a certain amount of hours a day. I don't sleep in it, and I don't wear it so that I feel uncomfortable. You know, I can breathe. It's nothing like that. It's kind of just to, as I was saying earlier, kind of leave no stone unturned. If I believe that it might give me even the tiniest little weeny bit of difference, then I'm gonna do it. Okay, so each to their own. Some people don't believe in it. Some people think it's bad for you. It's working for me, so I'm gonna do it. So yeah, that's the answer to my how small is your waist question. I actually have my waist trainer on right now. Yeah. All right, guys, so that brings us to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that these questions and answers have helped you in some way. If you do have any more, leave them in the comments section, and you never know, I might do another Q&A because these are definitely popular. I love you for supporting me and watching my videos. Please make sure you like it, and if you liked it, and also hit subscribe so that you get notified the next time I upload a video. As you know, I'm 2 weeks out from Worlds, so I think I will vlog my trip. I want to give you a behind the scenes look at what goes into a world competition, the traveling involved, the preparation in the last week, even down to backstage. I want to show and share this process with you. So please subscribe so that you get notified when I upload this video, or these videos. There might be a series of them. I'm not sure yet. But yes, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you to everyone who left a question. Make sure you check out my online coaching website, GiorgiaPashina.com, if you're interested in training or diet plans, online coaching. I would love to help you. Also, make sure you are following me on Instagram. I have 2 pages. I have one, my personal page, which is this one, and I have one that is my business page, Gigi's Fit Army, this one. So please follow. Let's keep updated with each other. Until next time. Love ya.